We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and man thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest from our innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. And the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Sunday stream. Seems like this has become kind of a habit now, doing things on Sunday. So 6 days a week. We're going to start getting into the busy season at work. And Toon, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, we're going to start getting busy at work here probably real soon. So we're going to have to kind of figure out schedules as we get into that season, but we'll play that by ear. It's not going to be like the last job where I'm streaming 1, maybe 2 days a week, if that. At least this job affords me those privileges. So we'll definitely see as that comes along. So hope you guys have had a great weekend. It's been actually a phenomenal weekend because my Chiefs destroyed the hell out of the Raiders. First round bye for the playoffs. Makes me very, very happy. Bills won, Bengals won. It's going to be interesting playoffs this year for the football fans out there. But I'm just glad, like the Raiders, oh my God, they fell apart this year. Everybody predicted Kansas City to be last, basically last in the NFL, last in the AFC. Yeah, that didn't go so well. But anyways, we left off last week. Oh my God, I'm thinking it's Monday. We left off. We're finishing up Dead Zoom H8 in the showers. We're at the 5-hour mark. This is, 6 hours, 17 minutes, hour 20 left. So we should get, hopefully, a show out of this one. Unless we just get hit with a barrage of EVPs. So we'll see how that goes. See who stops in tonight. And we're already starting off good. We got Toon in here. So let's see if we can get Deads, maybe Sims, Vexus, MDS, maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens tonight. It's Sunday, so there's no excuse not to be in here. Let's get started. and that is a little bit low. So what we're gonna, while this is, let me go back and amplify a little bit more. This is just a tad low. So we're gonna bring it up just a hair more. I honestly don't want to stress tonight listening for this shit. Okay, we're good. So hope everybody's had a good weekend. Anything exciting happen? I know a lot of people are still dealing with snow, so it's better you than me, though. And there's the first sneeze of the night. Definitely need a sneeze counter. It seems like the start of every show, I'm always sneezing for some reason. And there's David. We got two in here. How you doing tonight, David? Tired but good. I feel you on that. Definitely feel you on that. Hoping we can squeeze out a couple EVPs tonight. Heading to bed, but we'll listen till I fall asleep. Appreciate you being here, regardless. They're cool emotes. I think everybody makes it in tonight. And we get at least two more people in tonight. I'm going to do the same thing I did Friday for the hot sauces. We're going to keep it cheap tonight. Keep the same deals we did last week or on Friday. Why do I say last week? Friday. Brent, stop it. You know better. Just have it. It's like, oh my God. Is that going to just a prelude to how it's going to be Monday? I hope not. But we're definitely going to get through this recorder tonight. It technically was last week. Technically, yes. According to my calendar, no. And we're looking at, what is today? The 8th. Sunday is the start of the week. Okay. Fair enough. Last week. I'm just hoping it's not completely slow this week at work. It's just like, oh, last week was so slow. Couple of the days there was a lot to do, just had to make it stretch out throughout the day. Those are like the worst days. But you know what? It's going to make up for it here in a couple of weeks when it starts. Still waiting on news for another investigation possibly coming up. Your vacation ends tomorrow, then I work, then have a 3-day weekend again. Awesome. That must be nice. Vacation, then a 3 day. I really can't say that because here, Christmas to New Year's, for about 2.5 weeks, we only work like 3 days, if that. Actually, about 3 days. We'll keep it at that, but I feel you. Kind of get that sense of unaccomplishment. But what can you do, right? Go in, look useful for a few days, then just kind of go on home. But again, we're working on this next investigation. Hopefully, we'll hear back within the next 2 weeks. It will be one of my old locations. I haven't been to in about 2.5 years. So we're keeping our fingers crossed to see if we actually get to go back in. Worst comes to worst, we'll just go up and pay a visit to everybody and maybe do a day investigation of the cemetery, which would be fine by me. We've got the gear to do it. I don't know if I could actually give you guys a hint to where it is. If you guys have been following the show for a long time, you could pretty much figure out where it's going to be. One of the buildings my friends no longer own, so that is probably not going to be a possibility. But 2 of the other locations in town, yes. I just want to get back out and investigate more, guys. I do. And being we're not even 1/4 the way through the prison. Okay, nothing. But again, next few investigations, guys, we're gonna have more video. We're not gonna say more video than audio, but hopefully by the next prison, we are going to have at least 2 more GoPros. That's the ultimate goal. Hopefully, I'll get one of them. Hopefully later this month. That way we can start narrowing it down. Sounds like heavy rustling around in here. Maybe that's just me. So, yeah, we're going to. Then again, it could be the wind as well. So it's not a definite. We'll just call it environmental. Sandy, how you doing? Yes, it has been. God, it's been a few months. How you doing? Ghost hunting, little slow. Uh, Still going over everything from Nevada State Prison Part 3. We're not even. We got 5 more recorders to go from night 1, including a GoPro. Uh, so it's slow and go with the analyzing. I'm waiting on confirmation for Nevada State Prison Part 4, as well as an upcoming investigation. We're waiting to see if they're going to let us in to investigate. I investigated the place 2.5 years ago. I can't reveal the location just yet, but new ownership, they're going to see about hopefully letting us in, spending a night in there. If we do, it's going to be, oh my God, we're going to have so much equipment set up, it's not even going to be funny. How have you been? Been busy with school and work. I remember those days. School and work, that was like 90% of my time. Oh, I was about ready to sneeze, but just to bring you up to speed, we're on Nevada State Prison, third investigation. We are on one of the recorders that was left in the showers. Overall, we're 160 EVPs in, with 5 recorders to go on night 1. First 2 years we got 436 EVPs. Second year we got 469. Third year, like I said, we're already at 160 on night 1, with 2 more nights to go. We had an extra night at the prison. That's footsteps. Yeah, that's definitely footsteps. All right, now is when we're going to want to start listening for potential evidence. Also, I'm waiting on a phone call. Hopefully, get it Monday. I was supposed to get it Friday, about potentially working with a network on a TV show. Uh, Probably just one episode, but We're going to wait and see on that one. The people in charge gave my name to the network and said, call him. He's the one you want to talk to. So we're going to. Whoa, hold on. There we are. We're going to wait and see what happens with that. Hopefully that comes to fruition. Grumbling, maybe. What this is sounding like is the other paranormal team that joined us on night one. They're a deaf paranormal team. So whenever they talk, it does sound like a little bit of grumbling or a little distorted speech. I'm thinking that's what this is them walking by the door to the showers. I'm not 100%, but I'm at least 80%. So we're gonna try to throw some vocal enhancer in here, at least a couple of them, and see what we can get. Yeah. There's also a deep breath in there. Okay, that grumbling sound is the other team. All right. I'll be here for a minute trying to clean this one up anyway. Okay, that is an EVP. Okay, this is evidence. All right, we got to. Try to clean this up. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one, but it's such a hard whisper. Okay, there's one. Now we got to do the other channel. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too much. That sounds like more than a breath to me. Because it's like it's like it's two stages to it, or two steps to it, should I say? Uh, definitely going to be interesting. If we have to work on this one for 10 minutes, we got to work on this one for 10 minutes. We just gotta do it. Okay, clip effects. Damn. I don't think that's gonna work. I think the more we clean it up, it's gonna destroy it, which sucks. Yeah, sounds like nothing. So we're, yeah. Yeah, I think that's just them shuffling around outside. Uh, from where the showers are to where they're at, I think that's them outside. So we made a good call debunking that. What the fuck was that? That's not an exhaust. If anybody can identify that sound. Okay, that's a motorcycle. That sounds like knocking. And this pounding, this is evidence. This is obvious evidence. Where'd you hear a whisper at? Let's back up a little ways. Bones, how you doing tonight? There's no whisper. And Grinch, how you doing tonight? If you're hearing whispering under that pounding, you got damn good ears. That pounding, though, is not normal. That's not normal at all. So the pounding is evidence. Let's see. I'm hearing something. I'm not positive what it is, but huh. This is definitely a strange one. Not really. Uh, there might be. Not saying you're not there, Grinch. I'm trying to clean it up to where we can all hear it. Like right there. Right there. I'm hearing it too. It's right there. I'm hearing it too. It is saying over here, right here. So that pounding is probably trying to get our attention and saying over here. So over here. So yeah. So let's get that set. Let's get this saved. And one for the meter. All right. Grinch, very good ears catching that. Thank you. I would have only put that down as that pounding, but there's the pounding and the EVP, so we got evidence tonight. Your in-laws don't call you Snoops. Don't tell me one of your favorite cartoon characters is Snoopy. I mean, come on. Be only fitting. I cracked family secrets. It was worth a shot. What can I say? And we have 1 hour left on this recorder. Pink Panther? I don't know. I'd probably never guess. Alright, Bones, you got your ears on too. Barney.
I have taken it upon my authority to revoke your access privileges.
Just no. No. Do not start dropping frames tonight. Those knocks always make me jump for some reason. Hear these little taps and knocks. It's like not paying attention to the screen. It's like, ooh, something there. David, I hate that one. Remind me never to take that one off. It makes me jump every single time. Honestly, want to know why I'm dropping frames tonight. I shouldn't be. Increase input audio. Ain't no way to increase the audio except on my end. I don't want to mind my regular guys me to put the most annoying sound in the world. It's horrible. My desktop audio's not that high. Sorry for the caps I got yelled at. Bones, don't worry about it. It happens. I'm dropping frames like crazy for some reason. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If we have drop frames, you guys still got the audio. Audio's still coming through, and that's kind of why I'm trying not to pay attention to it. The only time we need perfect video is when I do the hot sauce. We don't need drop frames for the hot sauce. We might have some evidence coming up here. We got some good looking waves there. Yeah, hot sauce does sound good. Got 22 of them left. Like I said, before anybody got in here to the which will taste the worst, hold on. Let me pause the audio. Let me bring back up the list. Let's see. What would taste the worst? Hot Fez or the Buffalo? Hot Fez or the Buffalo? I think the China Green will be good. I think it'll probably be either the Buffalo or... Yeah, probably the Buffalo or the Fez. So... the hottest, I think I said, will be the habanero. The habanero or the dragon's breath. What the fuck is that? I don't know. This is evidence, though. Could be a bug. Drinking Red Bull, they got their wings. Wah, wah, wah. Morse code. It might be a bug flapping his wings. That's entirely possible. Or not. Do you guys think we should count that as evidence? Yay or nay? Huh. No. Okay. No. All right. We can. I think it's a bug. I'm actually thinking on doing something kind of dumb right now, but I know you guys would jump all over it. Two for one on the hot sauce for one time. Oh, see why I said I'd probably regret even saying it? Save it for when more viewers are in. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've been posting all over the place too. It's like Twitch small streamers, Twitch support, Twitch Twitch networking. I've been going to all these Twitch pages to try to get more viewers. Twitter, I've got an automatic tweet that goes out when I start. I think it's kind of shitty. It's like, oh, everybody loves the paranormal, but nobody wants to come watch. Everybody wants to see the evidence. Nobody wants to get the evidence. That's one thing I hate. Even all the people, all my friends. Yeah, everybody likes the paranormal things that are done. Bones, thank you for that. Yeah, I promote on a lot of friends like Discords, and that's funny as they all say, "Hey, we're coming in," and they never do. It's like, you want me to support you, or I support you, and you've never been to my show once. It's like, I'm not bitching about that, but it's like, at least stop in once. I do as a recommended streamer. Grinch, if you want to, I appreciate it. Like I said, it's almost defeating sometimes. I love a small room, don't get me wrong, because I get a very intimate group. But also it's like, you know what? I'd like to see 100 viewers once. It's like, just get everybody in, and out of that, 2 or 3 are gonna stay. I've been going, this will be my 4th year streaming. Yeah, 10 to 15 is where I'd like to be. And it's... like, I do TikTok. Yeah, of course you can give me a suggestion. I'm open to suggestions to improve the stream. Like this does TikTok Grow Plus streaming it live is a grind. Yes, it is. But I love that grind. I love the grind of the live. I've tried just chatting, and I had less viewers now than I did when I was just chatting. Probably because that's when all the titty streamers are in just chatting, and I'm not gonna even be shy about that. And that's gonna push me further down the list. The hot tub girls, yeah, they do just chatting. They don't do hot tubs and pools, because so many girls are doing that. They'd stay at just chatting, and it's like, do I have to put on a freaking bikini top, shave my chest, and wear a bikini top? because I'm not opposed to it. If it's gonna get me streamers, it's like do the bikini paranormal stream. It's like, come on, hot tub paranormal. Yeah, that's where I do my chats. Hot tub paranormal, no. No. As much as I want to, no. It's taken me a long time to build up my name and build up Incarnate. I'd be defeating if I did that. G-string, nobody could ever see it. And for a guy, it's not a G-string, it's a sausage hammock. Just saying. We have some more potential evidence coming. Or is that more fluttering? Okay, just us. There's a couple that do that. No, there's a voice there. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. There, Bones. Uh, there's I'll go ahead and say his name. I swear to God, I'd never say it. Kalani Ghost Hunter. I think right now he's still doing a live paranormal stream. He does it from investigations. And when he's not investigating, he does games. I don't like playing games. I just don't like it. I've done it. Will I do it? Yeah. I mean, why not? There's no definite paranormal channel on here. Those channels are for paranormal games. I don't know. But so many people, I think you get that accomplishment. You go in, hey, he's analyzing evidence. Let's see if I can find something that he doesn't. And that's kind of was my goal. But ASMR, yeah. Okay. Then again with ASMR, you have to compete with the girls doing their nails on the freaking ears. kind of take the good with the bad. I mean, we are slowly growing. We are slowly getting there. And I am okay with that. Science and tech is an idea. Because technically it is kind of tech because you're using equipment to analyze. You're using tech to get evidence, so that is a possibility. But then again, science and tech is so far down on the list, depending on your searches. But then again, open up another tab and click on just chatting, and see see how many are in there. But I'll be honest, there's been a few viewers come in. They go in and type up paranormal. Mine's usually one of the first to come up because I'm always live. I did when I got my yearly review for this channel, for this show, I was in the top 1% for the category. Probably because I'm live 5 days a week, if not 6. So, as far as fluency goes, I'm right up there in the top of the channel. My show just isn't up there because of the views. But as far as traffic goes, yeah, I'm in the top 1%. Which is pretty cool. Hopefully Dead's email goes through to Twitch. I know he had something up in his Discord on voting for a paranormal evidence channel, a sole paranormal channel. So, I'm hoping they do it. Small streamers connect on Twitch. I'll check that out. Because as popular as the paranormal is, you would honestly think. But then again, go back to people want to see the location. They don't want to see the audio. They want to see something pop out of the dark. They want to see that shadow. They want to see that apparition. They want to see that mist. Well, like there are a few of us that stream the paranormal. Like I said, there is one over in Spain that does it. Is it Spain or in Italy? I take that back. In Italy. Kalani is one. Interface Death is one. Interface Death, actually a great bunch of people. Funhouse Paranormal. Let me get up here and see if I can do this without being away too long. Bigfoot and the Bunny is one. West Coast Paranormal is one. And there's another one that comes in here, SCP something. They come in here every now and then. So that there's a good dozen actual paranormal investigators on Twitch. You'd think we'd get our own category. Because you go into some of these classic games they've put on here, there might be only one person playing it, but there's a channel for it. Yeah, and Toon, you're right. Seeing is believing to most people. It takes a special temperament to be able to sit and do this for hours on end. Like you guys. Sitting here and listening to hours of silence and just getting the chat going. It takes a lot. But, you know, like I said, you got to have the patience for this. And a lot of people don't. You know what? That's all right. It'd be like me doing a show one time, just loading literally every piece of evidence I've ever gotten. Just hitting play and walking away and let people hear all the evidence for the past 14 years. I'd rather sit back, bullshit, and make friends. That's exactly it. I want to sit back, relax, bullshit, and listen for evidence and get to know my viewers. That is more of a connection than most of these big streamers will ever make. A lot of these big streamers, shut up and give me my money. Oh, just don't forget to resub every month. Oh, if you want to play a sound bit, it's 10,000 bits. You're never going to get acknowledged. If you don't make at least a $50 donation, they're not going to say your name. And here I am bashing big streamers. So be it. I can be content with learning about each person, yes. And that's why I say, 10, 15, max like 30 viewers. 30'd be ideal for me. You can still keep track of it. You can still remember them. You can still acknowledge. You can still do all that. Much over that, you're kind of pushing it. Now, how many other streams do you know where you got a husband and wife team that come in and watch? Special events? Possibly. Let me see if did I save that? Just so you guys can see, this is This is last year. So this isn't terrible. 165 shows would have been well over that had I not had to work my life away. You'll get their bones. I got very lucky with affiliate. When I originally started streaming, I was streaming PUBG, and I had maybe 5 viewers, 3 or 4 viewers, maybe 5 if I was lucky. Uh, so yeah, I stopped doing that, started the paranormal stream, and I had affiliate within a week. I had affiliate in a week. Fair enough, Bones. Broadcast 334. Watch 2K clips created 145. High CCV is 33. Nice. Okay, pause this real quick. I'm going to bring this down. You love talk shows and podcasts so much you're in the top 1% of all its streamers. So that's kind of why I'm staying here. I'm pretty well up there because of my amount of streams. Sorry, guys. I mean to do that. I try to keep a schedule. I try to stick to it. Doesn't always work. I just need to get, when you click on Twitch and you go to the channels, I just need to be on that top bar for like 2 or 3 days. And I think I'd be okay after that. But like I said, I'm happy with the family I have now. We're slowly growing this family. We're slowly getting there. I think once I start doing more video, it'll get better. But I'm so entwined into audio. I don't believe in a lot of video with the paranormal, but I know that's what people want, so gonna have to. That's why from now on I don't think I'm getting any more. I'm gonna get one more of these, maybe two, but from now on out it's GoPros. It's GoPros and video cameras. Get past the cars. That popped up, I don't know. It might be an EVP. TV is audio anyway, just a video with the reactions. David, 100%, buddy. 100%. Oh my God, you see that? Really? Is that going to be your reaction? Oh my God, did you see that? Oh my God, did you hear that? You called out the spirits. You asked them to knock. You asked them to give a sign of your presence. When they do, you go trotting out like a 6-year-old girl. You go boogieing on out the door like you're being chased by a mugger. I mean, come on. This is overreacting, and this is why, and I've said this on stream before, guys. Most of these paranormal shows, they were film students. Go look it up. A lot of people don't know that. Especially the most popular show. They were film students. I think that's Echo off the highway. So we're going to debunk that. That's a full-on conversation that has to be coming from outside. Yeah, that's part of the team. So definitely not evidence. Support cast keeps changing so often. That they need to keep it fresh. One of the shows, I'm not going to say which one, went off air for a while because they were caught faking evidence live on TV. One thing that you just don't do. A lot of people fall out of favor with each other too. When Nick left Ghost Adventures, it was creative differences. Excuse me for a second, guys. Sorry about that. Had a sneezing fit. Thank you. When Nick left Ghost Adventures, bunch of creative differences. Yeah, no, I had when you see that camera go off, most of the time I'll sneeze. Nick was originally supposed to be the host of the show, not Zach. So there was always that little back and forth that we never saw. His show right now, what is it, Death Walker, only being broadcast over in the UK. I don't know why they're not releasing it over here. Maybe because it's going to conflict with the other paranormal shows. But so many of them, it's like you see the cast shift. It's just part of it. It's just like most TV shows when they add a new character. It's just to keep the appearance up. Nothing more. Would I go be on one of those shows? Probably not. If they call me up and say, Brent, can you come down and help us? I'd think about it. And there'd be clauses, of course. Everything I do has to be 100% legit. There's no altering anything. And I guarantee it'd probably end right there. I used to say this all the time. If they approach me with a TV for my own TV show, if they approach me for my own show, it has to be 100% authentic. There's no faking evidence. There's no adding evidence. It's either haunted or it's not. If we don't get anything, so be it. That's the way the other shows started out. And that's why they started fading. Because not every place was haunted. Then mysteriously, over the years, everything became haunted. Then everything became dark. Then everything became evil. Then everything became demonic. And they're starting to back away from that again. They're making the perfect circle. So keep that in mind with those shows. I mean, it is what it is. Let's go back a little ways here. It's a whisper. I think I know what it's saying. I think I know what this is saying. Not exactly a PC statement, but let me see what I can do here. I'm trying to think how I can clean this up the best. Let's find out. I still hate the fact you have to go through both channels. They were not PC back then. They weren't PC, but they also... They knew what they were doing. Like I said, they were film students first, investigators second. When these shows started, they were investigators first, actors second. Because the acting wasn't that great, but they got the evidence and they presented it the way it should have been. Nowadays, not so much. This probably is going to be a little bit wiry. Oh, they were not PC back then. No, they weren't. No, it's not. I'm not going to be able to clean this one up. Have you seen the show where they try to capture the spirit? No, but I've heard about it. The more we clean this up, the more it's taking it away. Let me amplify this. Let me get it back up a little bit. And try to. Or, come on, really? Okay. Yeah, I cleaned it up and it's gone. The more I clean this up, the more it takes it away. So which leads me to believe it's actually more ambient than anything, which, come on, get back on, which is kind of what I expected. We're going to have to, no, it's not valid enough. Not near valid enough. Okay, I'll go ahead and, since we're past it, before I started cleaning it up, I thought it said, "Don't fuck with my life." I thought that's what it said. It was, very low, very, very distant. But like I said, the more you cleaned it up, the more it went away, which leads me to believe it was some kind of an echo or something environmental. Could it be wind? Could it be a bird? Could it be footsteps? Could be anything. Anything but an EVP. And Grinch, I love the way you're saying that. Not valid enough for this show. You're 100% accurate. You've seen how picky I've gotten with some of these. I've gotten pretty damn picky with some of this, but you have to. Like I said, over the first 3 recorders with all those door slams, I could have counted all those. It's valid, but it's residual. And Bones, yeah. I gotta be 99.9% sure. And have at least 75% of you guys agree. Some of the ones I've saved, I've sent, to other people and see if they can listen to it, see if they can get it. When in doubt, throw it out. When in doubt, skip traffic. When in doubt, throw it out. We've done that hundreds of times on this show. I can't say how many we've thrown away. Out of all the ones we've thrown away, were they evidence? I'd say maybe 10% were actual evidence that we threw out. And I don't believe how much traffic there is right now. We're right toward the end of the recorder. We didn't have this much traffic at the first 5 hours. Now it's like fucking traffic jam right outside the cell. Every stinking car go by. Thank God we only got 21 minutes left on this recorder. Then we can start a new one. I'm going to let you guys vote on it too. And see which one we want to do. Because remember, we lost 2 recorders. I went through some of them, brought them up, and they recorded, but they recorded silence. Flatlined all the way across. I amplified it 1,000% and nothing. But they didn't do it on night 2 or night 3. So we had one night where something affected 2 of the recorders. Actually, I take that back, 3. Because one of them stopped recording after about 2 minutes. Where is that sneezing coming from tonight? So you figured we've got 6 hours, 17 minutes investigating time. This was probably the 5th recorder we set up. So we're looking at, we investigated the prison over 7.5 hours per night total. Hopefully, if all goes right, we'll be sleeping in the prison this year. Now, there's some evidence. Okay. We are going to get at least 2 EVPs tonight. Now we just got to clean this one up. Okay. Let's okay. Pretty good idea. Pretty damn good idea of what that's saying. I've got 2 options here. 2 ideas of what it's actually saying. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. I'll get your guys' idea. Then I'll tell you mine. And okay, let's get some vocal in here again. All right. About as clear as I think we're going to get it. Let's get some denoise in there. I think this is saying leave us. Like leave us alone, leave us. Let's stretch it. Let's stretch it. Let's slow this down. And we're getting down to one of the ones where it's happened before. I think, I don't know if Grinch and Bones have been here for it, to where I hear one thing, you guys hear another, and I write down both, go back after the stream and replay it, and it ends up being what you guys said. I've had statements like that for EVPs, to where it's exactly what you guys heard, and I heard something completely off the wall. Is that the spirits in my in my house manipulating what I'm hearing? Entirely possible. Need us? Never, never. Okay. Okay. Could be leave us. So here's what we're going to do on this one. And this is what I was just talking about. This is obviously evidence. So what we're going to do, I'm putting it down as all three. I'm going to go back to it after the stream. Worst comes to worst, I send it off to them at the prison and see what they think. That way, we've got all our ideas in here. Yes, it's a long EVP or a long title, but we're going to get the idea off of it. Let's move on. Okay, that's got to be the team. So not total. We've got two EVPs tonight. There, managed to say that. No matter how tough that was. That pounding was different. It's too bad we couldn't count it. Oh yeah, the pound over here, yes. I was thinking about that fluttering sound. The fluttering we just couldn't do. And those shoes walking by, I think that's me. God, this traffic. Oh my God, guys. Never thought I'd say just I'm tired of hearing traffic right now. Just remember, last year's investigation, all the recorders up near execution and death row and all that, we had this for the majority of the recorder. Swear I should just put this onto a CD and call it Sounds of the City and sell it for freaking sell it to help people sleep. Some people do like the sound of traffic. Maybe I'd make $1 million off of it. Sounds from the Prison, Disc 1. Now, guys, with let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 5 recorders to go for night 1, do you think we're gonna break? I don't know, 225. Do you think we'll break? Do you think we'll break 200? Do you think we'll break 220 with 5 recorders to go? Yeah, confirmed. We're at 162 right now. So we need, what, 28 to get to 200. Or 38 to get to 200. If we have another recorder like this one, it won't be a problem. Okay. Okay, I think that's me. Oh, I am being positive. I know we're going to break 200. Especially, well, we have the recorder Deds was carrying all night. We had the recorder I was carrying all night, but for some reason, it only recorded about 2.5 hours out of the 7 hours of audio. We've got, and 3 more stationary. So the ones we were carrying, I think we're going to get the most. I have no doubt. I mean, it's, and the video. The video is going to be the fun part. David, if we ended up with 350 on night 1, that's another 190 EVPs. That would be amazing. But if we get to 225 for night 1, I'd be happy. Because remember when we started when we first started NSP Part 3, I said we'd probably get around 750 EVPs total. If it ended right now, if we just added what we have now times 3, we'd be at 486, which would still beat last year's by a pretty good margin. We had 469 last year, so we're going to beat that easily. We might beat that by the halfway through night 2. If we got 480, I'd take 480 total. Any day of the week. For 3 nights of investigating. Then again, I guarantee you, no other paranormal team around does what I do. You don't just take recorders and set them around. They just don't do that. Why? For the simple fact, doing what we're doing. Taking 6 months to analyze an investigation. A lot of people don't have that time. Hell, people still haven't investigated last year's from the second investigation. They still haven't gone through that evidence. So I couldn't tell you how much they got. So what I think I'm going to, let me pause this real quick. What I think I'm going to do for next year is do what Deds and I did for this investigation. If you're staying at the same hotel, after night 1, come over to the room. I'll put the memory cards onto the computer, put it onto a remote drive, and give the card back to you. And do it for night 2 and night 3 as well. That way I have copies of all their audio. If they can't analyze it, we'll do it here on the show. That way we have one more evidence to go over. And we're guaranteed to get everything from the prison that we might have missed on ours. So I don't think that's a bad idea. Now, would you guys be okay with that? I don't know if I showed last stream, but also be aware I am semi-refilled on beans. I think I forgot to mention that last stream. Sounds like somebody sneezed outside. Might get a little loud.
Alright, back in the shower room. Holy shit, it's still running. Really? Okay.
All right. Don't need to go through that last part. That just spiked out. We made it through a recorder. We made it through 6 hours, 17 minutes, 11 seconds. That only took, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That took 5 shows to do it. So not bad. That's actually about average, but, you know, we made it through with, how many EVPs did we get on this? Let's see. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 EVPs. No, actually more than that. I take that back. 15, 16. We had 17 EVPs off this recorder. So we beat the showers from last year by 2. I'll take that. We did good. We're way ahead of schedule. With 5 recorders to go, we're at 162. So guesses are going to be around 2 to 250 EVPs, 350 on the high side. If we get 190 EVPs and 5 recorders, I'm going to be happy. Because we didn't get that many in 6 recorders. Not bad for showers, no, not at all. Considering there were 3 murders in there that we know of, or 4, something like that. We're well ahead of schedule. So if we have one more slow recorder, we're not going to be too bad. I'm guessing we're going to get 2 to 225 out of night 1. So that'll mean we get over 600 EVPs total, which I would be extremely happy for that. But no matter where we go from here, we've done exceptionally well for evidence. Night 2 is coming soon. End of night 1 plus videos from execution. What I might do for you guys is load up the videos from when we were just picking up the recorders and see if we get any evidence from that. Then at the end we'll go through through execution. That way we don't have to go all the way through and do all the video at the end. Might be something I'll do after the next recorder, just to get a little break from the monotony. Anyways, guys, I truly thank you for tuning in, spending 2 hours of your life analyzing paranormal on a Sunday evening. I know you guys are sacrificing your life for this show, and I appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. David, Bones, Grinch, Toon, and anybody else I forgot. You guys, I appreciate it more than you will ever know. You're helping build this community and building this family just one show at a time, and I'm forever grateful for it. You guys have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night as we start another recorder. See y'all later.